This number 24 is called Mandala 4. We're very logical here. This again is the bringing together of the higher and the lower. Again, you have that same shape of the white form here, which was violet before, and instead of the sun and the moon, you have the sun itself, the moon underneath it, that bluey-grey shape with the yellow border, and this sitting on and touching and coming to bear on the square representing humanity within the circle in which is an incipient hierarchy, hierarchical wisdom, not the color of wisdom, but because it's only incipient, but resting potentially within humanity, the triangle of wisdom of hierarchy, buddhi, waiting to be lit and brought to life by the downflow of the energy from the spiritual level above it. This is another mandala called Fusion, number 25, and it is the bringing together of, again, of different forces. In this case, the positive and the negative, the male and the female. As you look at that image, the central image, you see two things. You see either two forms side by side, kind of bobbin-shaped forms, or hourglass-shaped forms with a diamond shape separating them, or you see a diamond shape superimposed on an irregular form behind it. It is a question of how you read it. It is a fusion of the two. It is the two become one, with the overseeing eye of God above it, which in itself is a symbol for the sun and the moon. The sun within the moon this time bent up to enclose the sun and creating the all-seeing eye of God, standing over the triangle, which is again the incipient wisdom, the hierarchical meaning in the life of humanity. Through that, the two, the male, the female, the spirit and matter come into equilibrium and fusion through the coming down into the nature of the energy of the soul. This number 26 is called Emerging 3. From the philosophical point of view, there is only one God, one whole substance, one being, one nature, one law in the whole of cosmos. But that one manifests itself in a myriad variety of ways. And in the first place, emerging from that one, that whole, come the three rays or streams of energy, which we call the rays of aspect. Rays 1, 2, and 3, the ray of power, the ray of love, wisdom, and the ray of adaptability or intelligence. From these three stem the four subsidiary rays and the four various attributes which make up the 7 attributes of the divine universe. The fourth ray of harmony or beauty or art, it is harmony through conflict. The fifth ray of mind, lower, concrete mind or science. The sixth ray of idealism, abstract idealism or devotion. And the seventh ray of ceremonial order or organization or magic or ritual. These are the 4 attributes stemming from the 3 primary aspects which stem themselves from the one, the source of all. That's the symbolism behind this particular painting. This number 27 is called New World. It is the creation or symbol, if you like, for the forming process of a new world. New worlds are the result of great cosmic forces which in relationship produce eventually all that we see and all that we don't see in our planet or on any planet. The coming together of the matter of space, which is thrown off by a sun and gradually, as we say, cools, if that's the right expression, gradually precipitates downward and downwards. The energy precipitates from the etheric to eventually to the dense physical, and through the interaction of the three fires, fire electrical, fire solar fire, and fire by friction, the physical plane nature of the worlds are formed. This is an image which tries to symbolize, not exactly capture, but symbolize that process of creation. Yeah, this is number 29. It is called Ancient Moral. I'm not a moralist, but far be it from me to be moralistic to anyone, but this is an ancient moral. There is an ancient occult axiom which says that even an arhat can fall. An arhat is someone who has taken the fourth initiation and is almost a master. And if he can fall, how much more readily can the rest of us fall? This symbolizes really the white form spiraling upwards from the red circle at the bottom, spiraling upwards to the blue circle at the top, is the symbol for ascent. Ascent through the stages of growth and experience, initiation after initiation, up to the point where true awareness and enlightenment is reached, and then always there, up until perfection itself at the fifth initiation, is the possibility for a fall, which we would probably find, if we went through it, would be 1,000 times faster than the ascent. And this is an image to symbolize that slow upward spiraling movement and the tumbling down helter-skelter down to the point from which we began. It is an ancient moral and a symbol and a warning to all disciples and initiates that wherever we are, there is the possibility not of standing still, because you cannot stand still. You must go forward and upwards, or else tumble downwards. Number 30 is symbol for meditation. It is called Meditation 1. The symbols are the circular form at the bottom of the form, the overall form, represents the heart center. The striped orangey going from green to gold to orange to red in the middle represents the throat center, and the blue with the triangles and inverted triangles represents the two head centers, the one between the eyebrows and the one at the top of the head. And this particular meditational symbol represents all these three active together and coming towards gradual integration.